Howdy and welcome back. We got turn 113, and we're gonna go to probably at least 130, maybe 140 or 150. Um, just as an overview, it looks like Huayna Capac, aka Mr. Inca, is planning on settling more down here. He's still got a couple cities he could probably plop down. Mr. Pacal's a little bit, well, boxed in. He's got two settlers made, and I mean, he could settle there and, some island cities. He could settle Hawaii. We got Montezuma and Washington still at war. Um, since last time, I reminded myself to dump some great spies into everyone. So here's the power rating. Uh, it's actually Kublai Khan. So we got Montezuma, a decent chunk higher than Washington here. Um, for culture, pretty much how you'd think. Crop yield. Washington in second. We got production. Russia, of course, and then the rest of the field. And research. Or at least GNP, anyway. Yeah, pretty much how you'd expect. Here's all the various wonders. Alright, continue our overview before we start going through the turns. Here's Shaka, Ramses, Mansa, Hanny, Rome, with probably not enough stack currently to break that. In the interchange, Ragnar did make peace with Elizabeth, for what that's worth. We got Mehmed and Darius. Good old Russia. Ragnar. Kublai. Random swordsman from Wang. Kublai's stack that I think is going to finally start marching towards to actually eliminate him. Gandhi and Suri. And Suri's eventually going to be a lot bigger with these cities. We got Suri and Catherine tied for most cities, with Wang Kong in dead last. Alright. to see, but you can pause to double check where everyone's at war. The one I am most interested in is how many cities Kublai will lose to Catherine. Boy, that was a large stack that just slammed into that. Another little stack with one catapult. Gandhi builds the Apostolic Palace. Darius is at war with Shaka for whatever reason. Looks like Suri is going to march in and possibly take Seoul. Possibly, anyway. Theoretically, shortest distance, but that doesn't mean that they won't go for Busan. Is Kublai finally dragging units back to help defend?
Nature herself has imprinted on the minds of all the idea of God.
Rather large stack. I don't think against longbows that's going to do much. Darius and Shaka are now at peace. Looks like Kublai is returning his stack to go take back his cities. Saving Wang at least a couple more turns. And that's probably enough to break that. Mansa and Mehmed make peace, which is good for Mehmed. Now he can focus on Darius, his worst enemy. Russia captures another city. So that's 2 cities down. But his monster stack is on its way. They are pretty close. That surprised me a little bit. Must have got enough catapults and stuff. Well, with the fall of New York, I don't believe that Washington will survive. I think it's an eventual, slow, grindy Montezuma win. Took longer than if it was Lincoln, though, or Roosevelt. Montezuma backing off with most of his stack to go after Seattle, I believe, rather than pinching off this chunk. Mehmed declares on Darius yet again. Gets smacked by some catapults by the look of it. Well, Kublai's stack is in position. too much going on. New York is still in Monty's hands, with Monty's damaged, yet still pretty sizable stack with a good chunk of catapults. Looking very much like it's going to take Seattle. Did his stack just retreat? Yes, yes it did. Wow. Egypt managed to take the city. And then he got out of the war. Egypt is doing phenomenal this game. Usually they just make a bunch of wonders and fall to the first person that declares. Very interesting. Well, Kublai could have, waited in the city one more damn turn and avoided sitting right next to a stack to get hit while still injured. But let's see what happens. Well, looks like it got smacked and then retreated again. New York has been recaptured, with Seattle being taken. Let's just make sure we continue to get updates. That's a sizable Mansa stack. Is he already at war with? Yep, with Hannibal. Decent stack v stack. If he can just bombard one more turn and wait for the rest of that to join up, might stand a chance of taking that. New York was taken and then retaken again. York, however, was captured by Julius. So Rome, with that capture, will probably capture them. And I don't think Elizabeth is going to have a good time. Maybe Ragnar can steal a couple kill or a couple cities. And looks like he recaptured Nusari. Probably not how that's pronounced, but whatever. Leonidas died. Man says now at peace completely, I believe. Ragnar declares on Darius for whatever reason. And Nusari is recaptured. So here's Ragnar's stack, and that, funnily enough, could very easily take that without any without any catapults, because of course. And Mansa declares on Mehmed. I have to assume, yeah, it must have been bought in, because he is not in position. That looks like a total stack wipe. Oof, yeah. Washington took some heavy tumbles, and Montezuma continues to Montezuma. Still has managed to hold on, but well, Shaka finally declares war on Egypt. But a horse archer plus catapult, I don't think surviving that. Especially not both. Well, at least it has catapults. Not the most impressive attacking force I've seen from Shaka. And the Ottomans finally claim, however you want to pronounce that. Ramses builds the Notre Dame. Gandhi is plotting. Building Unit units in 3 of his cities. Nothing changing on the Wang Kong front. Surrey sending units and Wang Kong defending with protective, actually not that many protective units, but tis what it is. Shaka should be able to punch through that, even over a river. It's always interesting how Inca decides to settle this area. Apparently this isn't fertile enough for the AI. Power ranking change much? Oh. That's when Kublai really slammed into Catherine, or Catherine did a really shitty attack. Gandhi's Golden Age. Maybe Surrey launched one. Elizabeth loses another city. New York is captured yet again by Montezuma, with another stack over here looking ready to take Atlanta. Might not be able to bust through. He doesn't slam it with catapults now. Oh, Newcastle fell. Atlanta fell and then was recaptured. And then looks like it's going to fall right back again. much easier once Kublai gets engineering. How's Mehmed doing? Is Gandhi still plotting? Yep. Is main stack still in a city? Nope. Gandhi's stack is on the move. Any guesses on where Gandhi is going to move with his decent sized stack? Take your bets now. And Julius makes peace with Elizabeth. To be fair, did capture 3 cities off her. Can always come back. Probably would have been nicer to take at least Coventry. Looks like Kublai finally kicked out all the Russian troops. Now just has to retake a couple cities. And all will be square. One turn from Kublai getting engineering, which will greatly help him. Looks like Wang Kong has kicked out the rest of Suri's units and stabilized on 6 cities. Alright. And Kublai recaptures one of his old cities. Meanwhile, Gandhi is now on the move with pretty large stack for Gandhi. Now, place your bets on where he is going with it. Is he going to help out Darius? Is he going to march down here somewhere? Who knows? Almost forgot that Mansa was at war with Mehmed. That might actually take that city. And alright, well. Gandhi declares war on Mehmed. that was a very busy turn. Alright, so Darius's capital falls to the Ottomans. Julius redeclares on Elizabeth. Washington loses his capital to the Aztecs. Gandhi declares on Mehmed. And Washington recaptures Atlanta from Montezuma. Then Wang Kong finally gets peace with one of two people. Mehmed makes peace with Mansa before losing the border city. And Ramses makes peace with Shaka without getting the city back. Alright. Very interesting. England has knights now, but so does Rome. Mehmed desperately needs his unique unit. How's everyone looking? Pretty clumped up. Hannibal declares war on Elizabeth. Is that a... No, Apostolic Palace was Gandhi, right? Did Rome just buy 3 people into war with Elizabeth? Interesting. Ramses builds the Taj and starts a golden age. Gandhi captures. Catherine going for military tradition, but no gunpowder yet. Coventry fell. Turn 150. Alright. Let's look at the overalls here. Ragnar's taking his troops up here and might actually take that city. The two land giants are still duking it out. Elizabeth has been kicked back to the Isles. Looks like Monty's finally starting to go after Boston. And possibly Philadelphia as well. Way is just fine teching. Surrey has galleons now. Should be pretty interesting.